You may learn a lot of geology, biology or chemistry, but try to protect the art of loving one another. Solve everything by persuasion. When people develop too much fascination for the leaders, they lose the habit of depending on themselves and rely for everything on the leaders. If you compel anything, you may make people dislike it. The citizen in a good state always thinks of his own duties and not of the errors other people commit. This Rajaji had said somewhere in the year 1948 or 49 when he was Governor General, and John F. Kennedy came very late. Freedom means that we should control our feelings and put aside old passions, which is even greater. Freedom means that we should control our feelings and put aside old passions, which is even harder. Criticism alone will not produce good government. Cooperation alone can. You see, these views of Rajaji I had jotted down from the speeches when he was Governor General of India. That was between 48 and 49. Much before the arrival of John F. Kennedy. Misfortunes and difficulties are hard to bear at the time, but when all is over and we look back, we may look upon them as a blessing. We are thereby seasoned for the tasks ahead. I want you to be really grateful to those who appeared to oppress you. The one thing we should do is to put aside hatred and memories of happenings which promote hatred. I want you to look up to the future with hope. Whatever be the present circumstances, if you are in a hurry to get things done, there is then the danger that nothing is done satisfactorily. You ought to be restrained. You have to cooperate with one another and never jealous of one another. If we allow all-consuming jealousy to burn us up, then everything is lost. We do not yet know the technique of creating and developing trust. Do not get panicky, whatever be the problem. Think in a lucid manner. Calm yourself and start thinking. Instead of losing balance, and losing patience, all will be well. It may happen that a collector's wife may be very charitable, while a poor man's wife is not at all charitable. Work is the only thing by which man can justify his existence. To work in a detached way and not to remain idle is, in short, Gandhiji's plea. Do not misunderstand one another. Everybody will be kind and loving if you will love and be kind. If you love a man, he returns the love without knowing or without any effort. If you want to be loved in the world, try hard to overcome needless prejudice and extend your genuine affection to those around you and make this world happier. Nothing but common sense can save us. God so directs things that sometimes where success is expected, failure results, and where great difficulties are expected, things prove easy and lead to success. Everybody from everywhere in the province is drawn towards Madras as iron filings are drawn to a magnet. Let us put a ceiling to problems. Let us not increase the problems. Let us not create problems to ourselves. We cannot make one another happy or be ourselves happy unless we learn how to understand one another. To understand one another is the first difficulty. We are capable of the highest philosophy to God and also of great cruelty to our fellow men. It is essential that we should learn to conduct ourselves in a way that will take us forward to progress and strength. We need not always imagine that every difficulty is the work of Satan. There is no Satan really. It is indeed the work of God, and all our difficulties are God's trials. I do not think that boys are half so studious as girls. There is a certain extraordinary amount of concentration which the girls give to what they have taken up. Their observation power is more. Perhaps girls have a natural advantage over boys because the goddess of learning is a woman. Learning is best looked after by women folk. The mother looks after the family and brings up, so to say, the seed. Men are busy with what has been produced, but the mother must conserve the good seed in excellent condition. The family, therefore, which has to preserve, carry, and transfer culture to the next generation, is looked after by the mother, and the mother is looked upon as Goddess Saraswati. There is no point in creating controversies, useless arguments, and discussions. They are a sheer waste of time. Let girls remember that knowledge is not an end in itself. As soon as they acquire the requisite satisfactory minimum of knowledge, they must marry and look after their families. People in the modern complex days demand the extreme form of truth. Truth that kills the thing which is itself truth. It is not the money that is important. It is the earnestness, thoughtfulness, and exertion behind it that I appreciate. What is wanted now is to cheer up, encourage, and make happy one another. As an old man myself, I wish to warn young men that whatever they do in the outer world, in the